Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of OMG WAT DAT. My name is Lord Jubu, and we are here at Iolani Palace. Yes, one of those rare incidences where you can actually see it at night. I do believe it's open, not open, but it's accessible because of Queen Iolani's birthday that's coming on December 31st. Anyway, reason why I'm here is to explore first off, and to see how this is at night. I really don't do this well, I haven't been here during the night, so, and this is gonna be the one of those rare times when we actually have a night visit here at Iolani Palace. Anyway, let's go explore. So one of the reasons why I'm actually here at Iolani Palace, other than it being the only royal palace in the United States, it's also haunted per se. It's a historical site, but it's haunted. I'm not gonna go too much into the overthrow and all that. That's not why I'm really here, but I know a lot of people will probably would like to hear what I have to say about the overthrow. I'm not gonna say nothing about the overthrow, guys. Anyway, let's carry on. So as I walk Iolani Palace, I'll keep Iolani Palace in my background. It is said that Queen Liliuokalani still resides in this location. There is instances where people have said that they've heard her footsteps on the second floor. Also, her smoking, the tobacco that is smelt sometimes up there. One of the reasons why I believe she's still here is not just because the sovereignty issue, but she also has a quilt that she made that is said to be still up there. This is the west side right now. Reason why I'm on the west side is I want to show you another location that is supposedly haunted. Let's see if I can flip you guys now. Not exactly sure if you guys can see that right now, but I do have my front lights on, and I just wanted to show you one of those locations that is said to be haunted. Here is the Royal Guard's barracks. This is where the Royal Guard would actually house themselves, sleep and all that kind of thing. But the story goes is it is said that the Royal Guard still guards the palace. And they still make their rounds. It is closed to the public though. I think it's primarily because it's being redone or renovated, not redone. But it is said that you can still hear the soldiers in there. It is sometimes where you can actually see them still doing their rounds. But this is the Royal Guard's barracks. And this is how close we are to the barracks. But like I said, mists and apparitions are also seen on the grounds late at night. Because it's open, I'm doubtful that you will see it. But let's go to the other side, said to be haunted here on Iolani Palace. Actually, almost the whole grounds is actually haunted. I'm actually taking the walk, which the rounds the Royal Guards actually have to do their guards. This is the, I think, the east the east or the west gate. But it is said sometimes you can actually hear the guards here murmuring. Supposedly if you stand here at night when the gates are closed, you will feel like somebody's watching you. It is not that far away from the barracks, so yeah. But let's continue on to the bandstand. I think they call it the pavilion. It looks like a bandstand to me though. So we're walking there right now. Sorry, I only have one light. Normally I'll carry 2 or whatever amounts of light, but this particular run, because the weather is pretty good, yeah, I'm actually running around with my gimbal. I'm actually coming fresh from Maui. In fact, the solstice just happened a few nights ago. I actually came here the other night, on the first night that we came down, to actually feel and see. I actually came super late. The problem lies in the fact that something went wrong with filming, as usual whenever I come to these places. But I am at the pavilion right now, so let me turn it around because my face light is not as strong as my front light. Here at the pavilion, it is said, let me get a full picture of it. Oh, here at the pavilion, it is said that you will at times hear crying or a child playing. It is said that's actually Prince Albert hanging out here at the pavilion. And as you guys can see, for those of you on the mainland, kapu means keep out, forbidden. Just so you guys know. Wow, I smell bubblegum. Talking about Prince Albert and all that, I smell bubblegum. But I'm assuming, because there are some plants out here that actually produce that bubblegum smell, maybe, yeah, maybe that's the plant. But yeah, it's open until December 31st for those of you who want to see Iolani Palace. It's open till the 31st. That's Queen Kapiolani's birthday, and then it will be closed at night after that. So if you have the chance, come on down and experience Iolani Palace at night. So anyway, that's the front gate for those of you guys want to know. I'm not gonna go to the front gate because I don't want to walk too far. I don't want to make this a hike. But this is the front side of Iolani Palace. And as you can see, they've strung up Christmas lights for this event. It's actually a really beautiful beautiful palace. Okay, as you guys look at them, let me get my K2. All right guys, yeah, I didn't expect to actually see some of evidence, but just to give you a heads up, yeah, I don't know what's going on. But for those of you, I'll just hold it up as we get closer. Oh, well, let's get closer to the building as we speak. Not exactly sure what's going on, but As you guys can tell, there are interaction. So I'll keep it on the side for now. As we walk around the place. Now, just so for those of you guys who are using K2s, this does not always mean there's spirits around. It just means there's an electromagnetic field in the area. I'm assuming it's because of the lights that's around. Let's see if we can make this thing go around. Hey, look! Horse and buggy! Anyway, so yeah, just to give you a heads up of what's going on. I'm not going to interfere with a few people. There are a lot of people actually here at Iolani Palace taking pictures, and truth be told, this is the time for you guys, if you guys really want to feel some sort of historical thing, this is one place you guys all should go, because it is a major point in Hawaiian history. Okay, I just didn't want to block people while they're taking photos. But yeah, for those of you guys who are coming here, we'll just walk around the place. It's open until 11. Come on down. All right, guys, sorry. Sometimes you know how I am. I like to bala'au, especially in favorite places like this. I was bala'auing with a few of the tourists that was actually here touring the thing. I was basically telling them they should go on the tours. Anyway, it is still, just to give you a heads up for those of you who are wondering, the K2 does go off over here, and it's basically on and off. Now, K2s does not really mean that there is apparitions or ghosts per se, just so that you guys know that sometimes the K2 can be misled into believing something else. There's a lot of lights in the area right now, so that could be it. That could also be one of the reasons why the K2 is going off. But since we're in the front, we'll scan the front of the Iolani Palace to see if the Queen will allow us to see her. So if you guys do see a shadow, feel free, say so in the comments. Yeah, this is the front side. She's said to walk amongst the top layer, walk back and forth. There's also supposedly sounds. She was housed on the second floor of the palace during the overthrow. That's where she was imprisoned until the overthrow, until the annexation basically. So, but as we walk, I'll show you how it is. I'll tell you when the K2 is actually changed. And weird. One, two, three. All right, guys. I'm on the, I do believe, the east corner of Iolani Palace. The lights are around, and as you can see, the K2 is now not showing anything. So before we do any, well, I don't know if it was showing anything. I'm starting to see stuff. Okay, anyway, it's spiking. But let's walk to the burial mound, which is the area where it's supposed to be super haunted. I'm putting the K2 into my my pocket as we speak. So as we walk there, the burial mound is actually on the Ala Moana side, the Diamond Head, not Diamond, yeah, the Diamond Head side of Iolani Palace. So as we walk there, we'll come by the house of the where they keep the records, and it's right behind me. It is said that there are some sightings in this area. This is also an area where you supposedly smell the bubble gum. That itself, I think, is more of a plant that's around here. But yeah, let me show you where they keep the records. Sorry, once again, me and my fumbly fingers. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. All right, so this is where they keep the old records, and it is said sometimes you can actually see kids playing on top of the stairs. That's a sound I was not expecting. Something's telling me to go look to the right of me. I'm just listening to the knocking. Normally my spirit guides will tell me which direction to be walking, so let's go walk around the records. This is the back area. Hardly anyone comes this side. I'm not gonna be niele too much and go into an area. That's the capital, for those of you guys are wondering. There's a statue of Queen Liliuokalani facing towards the capital. I will visit that also later on in my videos. So we're headed back. I see nothing. Hopefully you guys actually caught something, like in the windows of the library or something like that. I don't hear nothing special, but it's probably because, you know, it is kind of midnight. No, not midnight, let's say around 9 right now. And yeah, there's still a lot of people here. Only boogeymen like me come out here to talk about ghost stories. So, but we're headed to the burial mound, which is right across the way from the Hall of Records, or where they keep the paperwork of the ancient times. So as we walk down, I will face the camera so you guys can see where I'm going. Right ahead of me is the Royal Burial Mound. It is kapu for people to enter it, by the way, so don't try to enter it. But it is said that royalty is buried here and all that. Not all of royalty. This mound is not big enough to hold everybody, but the rest of the bones that are not here are actually in the Royal Mausoleum in Nu'uanu. So I'm just gonna walk around the place, but this is the Royal Burial Mound. I do believe a few people, like Kamehameha. I may be wrong. No, I'm not gonna even assume that. I'm gonna say that there's royalty here. And once again, Kapu. It's the royal burial mound here on Iolani Palace. Let's just go all the way around one time, just so you know, just so you can see. The tea leaf, for those of you on the mainland, is sacred also. It's designed, it's like a, what they call a salve, not a salve, like a religious thing. Yeah, so remember guys, this is Kapu. So if you guys do visit over here, don't go inside, or don't even try or attempt to go inside Kapu. If you see anything that says Kapu, do not, I underline do not, screw around with, or else you will find yourself in trouble. And I laugh because there are a few people who think that it's superstition, but it is what it is. If you want to believe it's superstition or not, just don't screw around with the Hawaiian culture. All right, so let's continue going around Iolani Palace. So that's one of the mounds. And I do believe that's the library. The library is also supposedly haunted on the inside, but I'll probably make that another video one day. Oh yeah, K2. Oh shoot. Alright guys, just to give you an idea of how much energy there is at this mound, I just want to point out, yeah, this is one of the reasons why there's hardly anything electrical in the area except for the lights, and I don't think the lights is gonna do this. So for those of you who don't believe in stuff, you tell me why there's an electromagnetic field in this area. Anyway, it is what it is. I thank you, the spirits, for allowing me to be here. But see, and as I walk away, yeah, so there's what I'm saying. Here in Hawaii, everything is almost haunted per se, and as we walk away, you can see there is no K2 no EMF field. But as I get closer to the Hall of Records, as you can tell, we're getting, well, there's lights right there. But what I've learned doing this is artifacts sometimes have is haunted. If you've watched my Bishop Museum video, it's not scary, but I wanted to point out that there are some artifacts that can be considered haunted. So keep in mind when you guys are going to these places to show some respect. Listen, look for the words Kapu and be aware. Anyway, let's head on to Kapiolani Park. Kapiolani Park. Iolani Palace, celebrating Queen Kapiolani. So I'm on the Diamond Head side. Sorry, I'm getting confused on east, west, and all that. So I'm gonna use Diamond Head and Evo Eva and all that kind of thing. So let's show pictures. Like, so this is the Cocoa Head side of the place. There was a sighting that was filmed here one day on one of these areas of a shadow. I'm gonna try to test that out tonight. I do have my thermal. I got bad news, guys. I do have my thermal, but their battery is dead. So I can't really use it. But I'm gonna reference that there was somebody who actually caught a thermal shadow of what looks like a little child actually looking around corners. So I will show you one of the two. I'm not exactly sure on what side it was, but there are two. So supposedly somewhere in this one section, and of course on the opposite side, I don't think it's this side, but there was a thermal shadow of something looking around the corner. That was a great catch on her point. Kudos to her. I'm gonna just say thumbs up for finding that. I haven't asked her if I could actually use her name, so I'm just gonna, for those of you guys who actually know who she is, give her a thumbs up. But yeah, so that's one spot. I did a little research, and I'm speculating, but it might be Prince Albert doing that. He is said to haunt this area also, other than Queen Liliuokalani. But it is what it is. So as we walk around Iolani Palace, let me turn that off, I don't need that on. We come to an area that is adjacent to the capital. It's an area where there's banyan trees and all that. Just to show you where we're at, it's a, what does it say over there? Please. Anyway, there's no real reference here, but let me flip you around so you guys can see what I'm looking at. 1, 2, 3. All right, here is a location that is like a stage that a lot of people go on to. Last time I was here, I experienced something here at this location, and it was weird because it was primarily in this location that I thought I seen a mist on top this one area right here, in the middle of all these banyan trees. Now we all know banyan trees seems to be the middle of some kind of, you know, bad stuff, but I gotta kind of lower my voice when it comes to this. So I'm just showing you that where I first got my first experience here at Iolani Palace. I do believe at that time I think I was in high school. We had a field trip here to visit Father Damien's statue, and we were basically sidetracked to go here. And this is where I thought I seen a mist, and that mist was actually sitting on these stairs. What it was, I don't know, but it is what it is. So let's go back to the back side of Iolani Palace, the final side. So as I come up closer, guys, for those of you guys who are looking, I'm trying to keep the top view of the palace so that everyone can actually see. Maybe we might see Queen Liliuokalani show up. Alright, as you can tell, that's the barracks right there. And then we come back to the Eva side of the palace. One more check on the K2 to see if anything's going on. Nothing much. I'm getting, well, I gotta show you guys this. So we went totally around, and every site that we go to here has some anomaly. So yeah, haunted? I think so. I may not see anything today, but I think my K2 proves it. I'm gonna turn it off. And in respect to the Hawaiian heritage and Hawaii, you know, everybody's stuff, I'm not gonna do a spirit box session here at Iolani Palace. And I think the winds agree, because we just got a nice breeze come through. Not a wind, but a breeze. We are destined to have a heavy windstorm coming, but anyway, on behalf of OMG, my name is Jubu. I thank you for watching this episode here at Iolani Palace. And for those of you who subscribe, thanks for supporting. And for those who haven't, here's your choice. If you like what you see or you like what I do, share, like, and subscribe. And I will see you folks on the next OMG WAT DAT episode. Till then, live life to the fullest. See you guys.